welcome back. Now if you remember, some of you new viewers that don't know, we were working on a Mustang, a 66 fastback Mustang, and we started this car probably, I'm going to say, sometime near the end of last summer. And it was a project car. We worked on it in between other jobs like we do with most of our jobs here. That's why every time you see a video there's something different going on, because that is the real reality in the world, not the stuff you see on TV. Anyway, the car is done. The owner's coming to pick it up. We're happy with it. Looks awesome. Now keep in mind when you see this car, the owner wanted to put the bumpers, the grille, and the chrome around the windshield on it himself. And as for the interior, we did the headliner, but he's going to finish off the seats and the carpeting and the door panels. So the owner wants to do some of it himself, and you know what? In the real world, that is real. So unfortunately, you don't get to see it 100% completely finished, but you get to see where we took it. So it is done. He's going to be here within the next hour, so we're going to give you some beautiful shots of this car. At the end of this video, we'll show you some shots of before, just in case there's some new viewers out there who haven't watched my past videos. And that's it. So let's give you an update, and let's remind you of what we did to the little 66. Okay, here we go. So, if you all remember, he brought us in this car. Rick, the owner of this car, brought us in this car. Now, Rick took it to a shop several years back. He asked the guys, can you do my car for me? And they said, we sure can. So they started by cutting the quarter panels off and putting new quarters on. So let's move around the back here and let's just remind you of what they did. So what happened here was when they did the quarter panels, they overlapped them for one thing on top of here. When they overlapped them, they originally cut the original quarter panel down low. They overlapped it up top, which made it too high when the door was on. Not only did they do that, if you remember the video, they kept the quarter panels for some reason too far forward, so the door was rubbing. And at the back of the car, they had built up the back end nearly an inch of Bondo to get the taillight extension to line up with the trunk lid. Well, we took the quarters off and we did it properly. We put full quarters on right up into the roof line. Of course, when we got the quarters off, they had done a bunch of screw-ups on the wheel wells, and we had to fix that. Then when we got underneath the car, the back half of the frame down here, low, which I shouldn't say frame, they're unibody, they had put all new leaf spring bushings and new leaf springs, but the frame itself was rotted out. So, again, we got into a can of worms. So we had to fix all that. And then when we got into the rocker panels down here, they'd cut the rockers off. When they put the rockers on, they'd put the rockers out a good 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch too far. So even when the door was closed, the rockers did not line up. So we did not do a full complete restoration on it. We didn't touch the floors, we didn't touch the running gear, but we did new quarters. We replaced some doors, some fenders, we lined everything up, and we put a headliner in it, we put the glass in it, we got the exhaust done, we went through the front end, the suspension, tightened it all up, and had our wheel alignment done. And that is about as far as we have taken this car. And like I say, now the owner is coming to get it. So we want to give you some beautiful shots of this car on the outside. Now Rick said to us when he brought it, he said, Rick, to me, he said, I do not want a trailer queen, but I want a nice clean driver that would look as good as factory, if not better. And that's exactly what we gave him within his budget. We gave him a car that, in my opinion, is better than factory. So let's take a look, and that's it. So we'll take a look how old Dr. Dave massaged the body. I mean, look at that gorgeous color. You can just see the reflection in that paint. And might I note, and I'm not trying to be bragging or be a smartass, my painter, when he does a paint job, this paint job here, nothing is denibbed. And what I mean by denibbing is sometimes when you get little dust particles in the paint, or even if you get a run or something like that, they polish it out after. Nothing on this paint job has been denibbed with any dust particles polished out. Nothing has had any runs polished out. This is just the way it came out of the booth. This is not a wet sand and polish car. This is just paint it and out the door it goes. And I can never thank my painter enough for the beautiful job that he does. Just unbelievable. She's going to look pretty damn sharp when he gets the bumpers and the grille on. There's a big part of me that kind of wishes we had done that ourselves here, just because I love to show you guys the finished product. But Rick will bring the car back. He will take it home now. Summer is going to be upon us pretty soon. He's going to work on it at home, and he'll get her all together. When he brings it back, we'll definitely get a video of it so you guys can see. We did a beautiful job in getting all the lines and gaps. You can just see across there. The gaps are nice, you know. The lucky thing is it's been raining here all week, and he's on his way out right now, and wouldn't you know it, the sun is shining, thank God. There's one thing I can't stand is when a customer has to pick a car up and if it's raining. Most of the time if I have a car here, and granted once they're painted I'd like to see them go, but if it's raining I always tell the customer, you know what, let's just hold off for a day or two. As much as the rain's not going to hurt it and he's going to take it home, you know, on his trailer, it just sucks to have to take a freshly painted car home. Look at the way this color changes, guys. This is the original color for this car. This car is a 66 like I told you, and this is the 1966 Olive Mist Metallic Green. As I was saying, the interior needs completing. He is going to do that himself. We did do the headliner. Headliner's finished. Glass we put in. What chrome that is on it is new. Vent windows are new. Side chrome is new. For anyone that's got a car and you're putting decals on it, we did a video. Dave is showing how you guys to put the decals down below. And that's it, guys. There you go. The 66 Mustang is going home. Now Rick has seen it painted. He hasn't seen it with every little piece of chrome on it, but he had seen it painted and he was happy as shit. He loved it. And that's good. That makes me happy. So, there we go. Another one bites the dust here at Old Time Garage. Another one's gone. I'm glad. It makes me happy every time because I feel like I saved another old car. And I'm just happy that I was able to work within Rick's budget. And, you know, and he's super happy, and that's all I can say. So hey, to all you guys out there, remember it's always a good time at Old Time. We'll see you next time. Big thumbs up, and we'll leave you on that note with some photos of this car from beginning to end. See you later.